Hey YouTube, this is the Volcanator here, and welcome back to some Honkai Impact 3. Tonight we are challenging the Abyss in Ignited Weather, where enemies take 40% bonus damage when ignited, and within 4 seconds after the ignite ends. And our boss for tonight is Argent Knight Artemis, Rita. So, as with last time, we decided to do Rita dittos. Using Spina Astera as our main DPS with her signature gear. Azure Imperia as our general elemental support with her signature gear. And Raven as our fire support with Obscuring Wing and Aslog full set. So yeah, her signature gear. And we also have Sirin as our ELF unit. And for our Divine Key boss, we make sure we have fire damage as well as SP bonuses on basic charge and basic combo. Okay, everything seems to be in order here, so let's get into the run and see how we go. Alright. Okay. Okay. No! Why did it do that? Okay. 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 Here we go. Come on. Here we go. 562. Let's go. Man, this high disturbance makes it very hard to get any damage. Anyway, we managed to get 562, which is not too bad, but yeah, not particularly great either. But that's okay. Yeah. This is something I have been thinking for a while, and I think now is the time I get this off my chest. I am planning to make this the last video where I push for good scores in Nirvana and Memorial Arena. At least to the capacity I have been for the last 6 months. Yeah, the reasons for that are the difficulty is getting higher with the disturbance going up and the new Triple S bosses, but the rewards aren't going any higher. For example, if you are not making top 100 Myriad in Nirvana, as you'll see over here. So I am unranked at the moment, which means I am below the top 100 in Myriad. So across Nirvana, I am below top 100, yeah, as far as my score goes, even if I am top 5 in my bracket. So if you're only making top 5 in your bracket and not making top 100 Myriad, the difference between Nirvana and Red Lotus is just 20 crystals, which isn't really a lot in the grand scheme of things. Sure, you've got the Nirvana emblem, which is very nice, but yeah. The Red Lotus emblem is sufficient, I think. So there's less incentive to really push hard overall. The second reason is that it is very time consuming to do these big runs where I try to push for the highest scores for hours and upon hours, and yeah, I'd rather be spending some of that time in other places like playing Phasmophobia or doing other videos like the Slender video I did, or doing things to unwind like watching anime and drawing, because I do need a break sometimes as well. And I'd also like to get back into game development at some point, and I think I'm just gonna find it hard to fit those things into my schedule if I keep forcing myself to push these for hours on end. So yeah, I don't want to spend all of my time doing this stuff. Like, this alone took me the better part of yesterday to try and get. And even after getting this, I just was not able to beat it. The most important reason, though, is that, first and foremost, I play this game to have fun. And some of these bosses have very frustrating mechanics to deal with. Especially in this case, with Argent Knight, you have to fully ignite the filthy ignite gauge, otherwise your damage just gets gutted. And yeah, that's not really fun to deal with. So yeah. And when dealing with these bosses and their gimmicks, you have to get the latest and greatest Valkyries, and they've been releasing new Valkyries over the last few patches pretty frequently. Like last patch, we had Spina Astera and Palatinus Equinox, both new S-rank Valkyries. Granted, you could get Spina Astera for free if you played in last patch. But there was also the fact that you had to pull for their gear as well. And then you have Fearless this patch, who, yeah, you can get her for free as well by farming, but you still have to pull for her gear. And then next patch, we've got another double release of new Valkyries with Aponia and Eden, and again having to pull for their gear as well. So yeah, if you want to stay on the top, you have to keep pulling for the new Valkyries to bypass the boss gimmicks. Like, I'll still pull for Valkyries I like, but I don't want to get to a point where I'm just pulling for the sake of having the latest and greatest Valkyrie to bypass a boss mechanic. Anyway, with that said, I'm still going to be playing the game and making videos, but I'm just not going to be tryharding as much. I'm definitely going to be more relaxed in my approach to gameplay, and I'm going to try to reduce it to minutes that I spend molding for a good score instead of hours. And if I don't get a good score in those minutes, then that will just be that. It's how it will be. Like, I don't mind dropping down to Red Lotus. In fact, I think I'd much rather be in Red Lotus just because it'll be a much easier time than in Nirvana. Anyway, it's been a good run. 6 months ago, I never would have thought I'd make it this far, and I definitely wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't the support of you guys. You guys are the true legends of it in this scenario, and I am so glad that I got to meet some awesome people in the community as a result of this. And yeah, I'm sorry if this disappoints anyone who looked at my videos for references on how to do certain things. I will try to give tips where I can in future videos as well, so that you're not completely left out in the dark on how to fight certain bosses. But yeah, do keep in mind there are other content creators out there who do things better than I do. My hands are papaya sometimes. But yeah. Thanks to everyone who stuck by me. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys will continue to stick around for other content as well. Anyway, with that said, we will wrap up this video here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd very much appreciate it if you did so. And while you're at it, please leave a like and a comment. Tell me what you thought of the video. I'm sorry if it got a bit heavy there, but yeah, I really just had to get that out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.